hmm
Well, hello everyone. Welcome in. It is another wonderful Thursday. We are working on Land That I Love. I'm Tammy, I'm the Siberian Wind, and we have Cathy from My Hobby Home joining us to come hang out, and we are going to continue to work on the quilts that you are seeing on our walls. Cathy's is displayed the correct direction, mine is displayed sideways. So, in case you guys are wondering, it is the same quilt, we promise. uh, so I see Dawn, Cindy, and Judy have checked into the chat. Thank you so much for checking in. Please make sure to hit that thumbs up button. YouTube really does pay attention. So how are you tonight, Cathy?
I am surviving.
I know that
Right now.
feeling.
Yes, right now we are surviving. We have had that stomach bug not only in my house, but now it has hit my oldest daughter's house, and
Oh
there's five of them in
no.
that house. Yes.
Oh.
They were all sick at the same time.
Oh
So
goodness gracious.
yes.
Goodness,
But now
goodness.
I know my son had to go to urgent care yesterday because he'd been, you know, for 3 days.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
And yeah, not good. But
Well,
um they haven't called me today, so I'm guessing everything is okay. And
well,
I
you
hope
haven't caught
I
it
hope
yet, right?
so. Huh?
You haven't caught it yet, right?
Oh, I had it.
Oh,
That's
you.
what I had that Thursday that
Oh,
I couldn't come on.
yeah. Okay. So
Oh yeah.
you were patient zero. Okay, got it. I'm just kidding.
Yes, I was. I went. My youngest daughter, her family had it first,
Okay.
and then I had it, and then my oldest daughter and son got it. Their
Gotcha.
families got it. So
Welcome in.
yes.
Welcome in, Jess. Glad you are here.
Hi,
Um,
Judy. Hey, Jess. Hey,
uh,
Cindy and Dawn. Am I missing
yes.
anybody? I think
I don't
everybody.
think so. You got everybody that's commented in chat, so we're good so
Yes.
far. Um, so tonight I am working on the antique tile block from page 7. And Cathy, which one are you working on?
What did I do with my book? Oh, I laid it over here. Oh my goodness. I am working on the Daisy Star block on page 26.
I'm gonna go take a look. I want to know what it's gonna look like.
It is a real simple block. It has three different fabrics. You have four
Oh,
of A, four
yeah.
of B, I think, and one of C. I think that's what it is.
Or it's
No, four
four
of
of A,
A,
four of
four of C,
C.
and one of B.
Yeah. Okay.
And the four of A and four of C are just half square triangles. You
That's
just put
right.
them together.
Welcome in, Andrea. Glad you are here. She says howdy.
Hello, Andrea.
Did I get it right? Did I get the pronunciation right?
Howdy. Howdy.
Oh, yeah, I chose an easy block for me tonight. Um, I've been dealing with a migraine all day, guys. So
Ugh.
I was gonna have a pop up live today, working on that Sedona Sunset project I've been doing, and I there was no way I was gonna function through that live. So I had to postpone that.
Yes,
So,
sometimes you just have to take your time and get your rest.
yeah, I hate doing that though.
I
Why
do too.
take time when we can just push ourselves into the grave, right?
I hate
Oh,
doing it too, but you saw what happened to me.
that's true. That's true.
3 weeks, 3 weeks of craziness, vertigo, and stomach bug. And we're not going to say what next because I don't want to know.
Judy says that she is piecing together the first or the last Crown Royal quilt, and she doesn't want to see any more of those bags. So, so what you're saying is that You don't want me to do a Crown Royal quilt now? Is that what we're saying? I no joke, in the last like 4 days I have seen so many posts for people selling off batches of Crown Royal bags. Specifically for the purposes of people quilting with them. Um, so I've been on the fence about whether or not I want to jump on the trend or not.
Yeah.
There's no
I
way I could
wouldn't
drink
even know
enough.
where to start to look for any of those.
They're on people are advertising them on Facebook Marketplace.
See, I haven't
Um,
seen any of those.
there's one person that's listed it, and I've seen their post multiple times, and I don't know how many bags they're selling, but they're selling it all for like $25, and I think it's like probably at least 25 bags, maybe. I'm assuming. I haven't messaged them to ask. I'm not sure I want
Yeah.
to spend the money on it right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I have too many other things already, and I'm finding that out. Pulling the stuff for my stash. Oh my goodness. I have so much stuff and didn't even realize it.
Oh, I need to go through my scraps. That is my next thing, is to go through the scraps that I currently have, because I know
Yeah.
um, scraps are going to be coming in soon. So I need to process what I've already got.
Hey, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Well,
Glad you're
yeah.
here. G says you can do one. I am not doing another quilt with them. I treated them like a t-shirt quilt. If not, they will unravel. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, you have to interface them. Um, but they're not hard. I mean, I kind of have an idea of what I want to make, but I'm not sure that I want to put in the effort right now. Like, I'm not sure that that needs to be on my plate.
That
If
sounds like fun though, but I don't know
Oh
anybody I
yeah.
could give them to.
Oh, I would. Well, I mean, I wouldn't be giving it. I would be selling the quilt, because I mean, there's no. I don't know of anybody in my family. Nobody in my family that I know of drinks Crown.
Hey,
Welcome in,
Chloe.
Chloe. We're catching you
Yeah,
at the
no
same
one.
time.
I don't have anyone in my family either, so I mean, I guess I could sell it, but I don't know. I'm
Uh,
still in the phase of all the quilts I make, I give away to family
oh, that's
until they all
yeah.
have one. Until they all have one.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Judy says that this last Crown Royal quilt is in the shape of a friendship star. Oh,
Oh,
that's
I bet that's
awesome.
pretty. Well, if I use the back of the fabric, it's still purple, isn't it?
It is. Uh huh. Unless
The
you get in the peach. Yeah. Welcome in, Melina. Sorry.
Elena,
Yeah.
because my dad is an LSU alumni, and their colors, purple and gold.
Well, I mean, if we want to go halvesies in, I get the bags and use the fronts, and you can have the backs. I don't mind. Welcome in, William. Glad you're here, sir.
Hey, William. Yeah, I don't have time to throw another quilt on my table. I am
um.
finding I have way too many already. And the month of March, I'm using that to finish up what I have started, hopefully.
Oh, you're probably gonna
Probably
make
not
better
going to
progress than
happen.
me.
I mean, it's probably not going to happen. It's a good goal, you
Oh yeah.
know, just to remind me, hey, you've got too much stuff out there already. I better make sure I'm cutting these the right size.
Well, I've got. I'm gonna go get a few more. If we get off of here in time tonight, if you know, we're not gonna rush anything, but if we're off here in time tonight, I'll go run and go get some more project boxes for myself. I've got some room, and I don't like the multiple different styles of containers. I like them all to be the same style.
Yeah.
So I may go get some project boxes. And I did have one that broke. So
Yeah, I didn't have
the lid
much luck
broke.
with the Hobby Lobby boxes because
Yeah.
a lot of mine broke too. And but I mean, I ordered some online and they were great.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a Hobby Lobby one that broke, but out of one out of how many ever I've got, it's not too bad. I'm not too disappointed by it. Um, let's see. The bags were given to me, so I decided I would keep one and surprise the two couples that gave me all the bags with a quilt. Oh, that's fantastic, Judy. That's a great
That's
idea.
sweet.
It's very sweet. Um, I've got, let's see, so I've got Land That I Love, I've got Sparkle, I've got Fab Farm, I've got the 2024 Shop Hop block quilt, I've got the remains of Star Systems, which is my micro mini project. I've got, what else do I have? We have Sedona Sunset, which I'm going to work on tomorrow. And I'm going to possibly be even throwing in an additional twist beyond what I was originally planning. Um, there may be a couple of twists thrown into that quilt. You got the 365 quilt, and then I've got April's freebie project. Um, that's off the top of my head. That's without pulling out. Um, that's without pulling out Dear Jane, um, or any of the other random projects that I have probably
Yeah.
still
Right
available.
now, I only actively have two quilts going on, and that is my preppy and this one, Land That I Love.
Yeah. Oh,
Now,
I've got my Batik Arrow one too.
yeah, I do
Sorry.
plan on getting that preppy done this weekend. Things have come up all week long, and I've not been able to do what I needed to do.
Oh.
So the plan is now, I mean, I wanted to sew all weekend and I
Yeah.
wanted to record all weekend and I mainly wanted to sew all weekend. I mean, really, I wanted to
Play
because
You want to play hooky?
my husband went back to work today and I thought, oh my goodness, I'm gonna get to sew all weekend.
No, that never
No,
happens.
I got the call from my daughter right before I got off work, and she's like, Mama, I have to work until 5. Can you go pick up the baby? I can't say no.
Well, you
I,
can, you just don't want to.
oh no, I'm never gonna say no to my grandbabies. Not picking them up.
Yeah.
I tell him no all the time, but but to pick
Oh.
it up, and then my daughter-in-law, she had told me that my son he works Friday night, and okay, I gotta get this started. Uh,
You're fine.
he
Oh.
works Friday night, and the baby, their baby, likes to wake him up when he comes in. Well, he comes in and goes to bed at like 7 in the morning. She don't wake up till like 9 in the morning, and she wants to wake Daddy up. So so my daughter-in-law asked me, Saturday if they could come over, and I'm like, well, yeah, because this is the grandbaby that's not real familiar with me, that they lived in another state.
Oh yeah.
And so she's still not real familiar with me, even though I try to be around her as much as I possibly can. It
Cl-
just don't. I mean, she's still kind of leery
Yeah.
because they lived when they came back. They lived with her mother,
Yeah. So she got
and
more familiar with them.
yeah, she got more familiar with them. But when I carried food over to them the other day to kind of help them get past this little stomach bug, the grandbaby, her and my daughter-in-law were outside. My daughter-in-law was just sitting in a chair looking like she's dying. And my grandbaby's out there kicking the ball around.
Oh, poor thing. Poor thing.
Oh,
Chloe.
Chloe,
Yeah, I was about to say
this
Chloe's got to
girl.
work on her taxes.
Let me. We had been working on taxes this week again. I think that's why I got sick before, because we had been working on taxes and it really stressed me out bad. My
So,
husband doing taxes stresses me out because he just signs whatever they send to him. And I'm one of those, I'm like, you better not sign that. You better read it line by line. And he signed them yesterday.
okay.
And I got home and started looking at them. I'm like, you better email her and tell her not to file those. He's like, why? I'm like, I need to know where this number come from. Where did that number come from? I mean, it's for our LLC though, for
Yeah.
the corporation, the business, and not my business. Not this. I call this my business, y'all.
Yeah.
I have to call it a business or my husband won't let me do it because it's a hobby. It's a hobby.
Hobbies don't
So
pay bills.
yeah, so I have to call it a business. And so, this is on the LLC, this is on our real estate business. And I'm just like,
Judy's.
don't, I'm like,
Ju-
don't sign stuff until you've read it.
until
You
until
got to
you've let
read it.
until you've let your wife read it too. Judy
Yeah,
says that
I
she needs
mean,
to go get her taxes done too.
yeah, and I had to tell him, since I'm partner in this, you can't be just signing stuff. I have to read it too.
You both gotta know. You both gotta know.
So
I am actually to the point of assembling my block. I'm so excited.
I am too. I'm piecing mine together already.
Oh, cool.
This is
Yay.
such an easy one.
We weren't expecting it to be this easy, guys. We planned super hard blocks for tonight. Chloe says, I
Chloe,
hear you.
we're in the same shape with y'all, Chloe. I don't, our accountant is in another state.
Oh,
And
goodness.
I am about to lose my mind because I can't go walk in their office and talk to them.
You're one of
And my
those.
husband, he's just one of these that is okay with that. I'm like, I'm not okay with that.
Well, it's kind of hard. I mean, you've got, so many papers that you have to send, and everything is via email or secure
All they wanted
server
was
and all of that.
a worksheet
Oh,
where
goodness.
we tallied everything up. And see, my other tax lady that I had before I went with him, because I always filed my stuff separate
Yeah.
because I like mine done before February was over.
Yeah.
I still like it done before February's over, but that didn't happen. And oh, I gotta.
Judy
This
just
is on
said,
a.
yeah, Judy said she's got to call hers tomorrow. She usually goes and does them on her birthday and usually fits Judy and her husband in.
Is your birthday tomorrow, Judy?
Yes, when is your birthday? I have no birthday presents for anyone. I do apologize in advance before it comes up. I have no birthday presents ready for anyone. I'm going to have to do some reorganizing in the next probably 3 or 4 weeks, just for some stuff that I've got going on. And so I'm going to have so many hiccups trying to get projects done. I finally got that
Yeah.
quilt loaded on the frame, on my cutie frame. And
Well, you do have a lot of stuff going on.
I
I will
do, I
say,
do.
you do
Um,
have a lot of stuff going on.
oh, her birthday is March 30th. She always wants hers done by April 1st. That's really
I want
cool.
mine done by March 1st.
Well, the
I'm
sooner you
one of
get them in,
those
the
that,
sooner you get your refund.
well, and it's not even that. I'm one of those nervous people that I literally physically get sick if they're
Oh,
not done.
goodness.
And my
I'm
husband,
never that
he waits
nervous.
until the last doggone minute.
Typical
He's like,
man.
well, if I'm going to have to pay, I'm like, well, go on and get them done. And if you have to pay, you got a little extra time.
Yep, you got time to come up with that money.
I'm like, I'd rather know up front if I got to pay something.
Yeah. Oh, we don't have a need for. I don't think. I'm gonna double check, but I don't think I even have a need to file taxes this year because I had no earned income, and my husband's is all disability income, so I don't think we
Well, you will
qualify.
next year, girl. You'll have it next year.
Maybe. Judy
Oh,
says
don't
she could.
say that. Put it out there in the universe, girl. You're going to have it next year.
Ugh, maybe. Judy says she could care less about a refund. She just doesn't want to pay. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Um, I I can't earn over a certain amount anyway on disability, but with my disability being in limbo, if I earn too much anyway, I'd be running into other problems. So
Right, Judy?
it's six of
She says
one
she
and
don't care about a refund. She just don't want to have to pay anything.
exactly, yeah. So when I started my first job, um, what I did, my parents advised me to have them take out an extra dollar for state every paycheck. So they were paying $1 extra to the state every month or every paycheck every 2 weeks, so that I didn't have to pay state at the end of the year. If they had not told me to do that, if I had not done that, I would have had to pay the state my very first year working. Um, and I've kind of always done that. I've
Yeah.
always had employers take out a little bit of extra, just
I've always
so.
done $10 more.
How much?
Every 10.
Yeah, that's what I was doing when I quit working in 2016. It was $10 then.
Yeah. And now, if I ever got a refund, it was not very much.
Yeah.
It
Um.
might have been. Okay, I messed up. I need to figure out what I did.
Did you just put them in the wrong order?
I just put them, I put sewed the wrong sides together.
Oh goodness! Can it go in
I
any other
didn't.
section of the block?
It was supposed to be a V, and it was
Oh,
not a V.
oops. Oops.
But that's okay. It was only one seam, and it's small, so it won't take long to get it back on there.
Oh, that's awesome. I will
I
get
haven't pressed
the
it yet either, so
I will get the pop up for tomorrow's live scheduled as soon as we get off of here tonight. Um, so if you guys want to be able to go, like, put a notification on, um, it's for 4 o'clock my time tomorrow. So 4 o'clock Mountain Time. So it'll be 5 o'clock Central, I think. Yeah. If I'm doing my math right, it's 5 o'clock Central. Oh gosh, Judy. She
yeah,
says the last couple of years she got a refund from federal and turned around and gave it to the state. Yeah. See, I
that's what we've
always
had to do.
I've always gotten a federal refund. Always, every time I file taxes, I've always gotten a federal refund. Um, but if I have them take out the extra, I've never had to pay state. When my husband and I first got together, our first year, because we got married in January, so our first taxes that we filed were that year. And so it was his previous year's taxes. Oh my gosh, guys. I could have strangled the man.
Yeah.
We almost didn't make it to the first anniversary.
My husband does not have anything extra held out. And when he does shutdowns, he actually changes his withholdings so it doesn't put him in an extra bracket, the next
Oh
bracket.
gosh.
I'm like, go
Hi,
in the next bracket. Have them hold that extra out. I mean,
yeah, right?
we'll get it back at the end of the year.
Hi, Lana. So my thing with the refunds is, I don't mind if the government hangs on to it and I don't get interest, as long as I don't have to try to come up with some arbitrary number, um, or figure it out in advance and start saving up that arbitrary number to have to come up
Yeah.
with it in such a short period of time. Like they're banking on you like having that money available in your checking account to be able to pay them immediately. And I'm like, no, I don't have that much.
I know one year they gave us like payment coupons and they gave us four. So you
Okay.
could pay them, pay it out in four different payments.
Yeah. Well, my husband ended up owing at some point previous to us getting married, and it carried over. I don't know what happened, if his ex-wife or whatever just didn't file taxes or she filed them wrong. I don't know what the deal is. But he ended up owing money, and so the following year when we got our tax refund, the federal government took out what they said we owed them. Um,
Yeah, my son, this is the first time he's ever had to file his taxes,
oh goodness.
and he knew they were getting a refund. Being, I think she filed them last year for them.
Okay.
I think his wife filed because I think he was still out of the country,
Yeah.
and he, they got a little refund, not a lot. And even having a baby, I was like, how did y'all owe so much in taxes? Because they had a baby.
Yeah, but if they didn't have enough taken out, or they
Well,
earned income
he
from other
called me.
things.
He called me and he's like, Mama, what is this? He said, I don't know what this is. Now it's amazing. My kids tell me, I'm grown up. You can't tell me what to do.
And then they
But when
call you.
something happens and it don't go their way, they're calling me, Mama, I don't know what happened. What's going on? Well, he had what they called an offset.
Yeah.
And what it was, his wife, right before they got married, she had graduated high school and had gone off to college and had taken a student loan.
Oh.
Well, shortly after, she moved up to Kentucky and she was working and paying, but when she had the baby, she was no longer working and couldn't pay her student loan. So
Oh.
what she paid, but she paid part of it.
Yeah.
Bye, Lon.
Thank you, Anna.
But so she paid what she could, and but it still left them in arrears. Left her in arrears about $400, and that was the offset. They
Yeah.
collected it out of their taxes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, that's kind of what happens. It's called being an adult. You don't pay your bills, they gonna take it.
They are. The government does not play. The government thinks that they are entitled to everything that you own. Um, and,
I watched some I watched something today that was talking about that being voluntary. I'm like,
what, about
when
taxes being voluntary?
when did filing taxes become voluntary? Because
It's
although
not.
there is nothing anywhere that states you have it's mandatory, nowhere. But yet they'll threaten about taking your land and stuff away if you don't pay them
Well,
taxes.
if you don't calculate your taxes, you don't file your return, the government figures it up for you, and they're always going to figure it up in their favor.
Oh, of
Um,
course.
and so, the government says, this is what you owe for living in this wonderful country of ours. This is what you owe to have the roads that we have, to
Yeah.
have, all of these
And I
safety
don't,
measures in
don't get me
place.
wrong. I don't mind paying taxes because, I have the perks of living in the United States. A lot of people don't think they have perks, but
Well, I
I
mean,
have, I have friends that live in other countries that don't have it as easy as us. I
well,
don't
yeah.
like to be told when I can take a bath. I don't like to be told how many baths I can take in a day. If I want to take 3 baths a day, I'm going to take 3 baths a day.
I like the fact that we have an interstate system and it gets maintained, albeit, sometimes it's not maintained the way we think it should be. Uh,
Yeah.
things like that. And, there's, well, defund the police and all that kind of mess, all the political things that go along with all of that. We're not going to get into the debate about it.
No,
But
uh-uh.
government officials, like your judge that, grants you your divorce or, marries you to your high school sweetheart, or the one that prosecutes the person that broke into your house. We gotta pay. We gotta pay these people to do their
Yeah.
job. So that's the
But
short version of it.
do
Simplified.
you know that most of the roadways in the state of Louisiana, each state is different.
Mm-hmm.
Most of your roadways in the state of Louisiana, if it's a state highway or a federal highway, like we have a federal highway here, and we have state highways. We have U.S. Federal 80, and
Yeah.
then we have Interstate 20. Um, those are paid by gas taxes in the state of Louisiana.
Yeah.
So
But
it's you're paying a tax for your gas. I'm sorry, y'all hear my cat's over here fussing. He
well,
was
you
asleep and she wanted to play.
well, I mean, my
And
my my thing is we pay taxes on our income, and then we pay taxes on our houses. We pay taxes on our utilities. We pay taxes on our fuel for our cars. We pay taxes on our
yeah,
cars. We pay taxes on everything. Like we pay taxes on our income, and then we go to the grocery store and we pay taxes on our food in some states.
in
Um,
Mississippi they do not.
they used to.
They don't
They
now. If
okay.
it is, oops, well, something happened to my thread right there.
Oh
It didn't
goodness,
say. Yeah, it didn't say.
you air
Um,
sewed.
because I know I can go to Vicksburg and shop at Kroger.
Yeah,
No tax. Only if it is prepared food do you pay taxes on it.
yeah,
Now, like if it's just food that you're going to cook, like ingredients, you do not pay taxes on that.
I think there was taxes on food when I lived
Now,
there. Um, yeah, Chloe says car tax and fire tax. Yeah. Um,
yeah,
I
in the state in Mississippi, you pay taxes on your car every year based
yeah.
off of the value of it.
Well, we
State
pay.
in Louisiana, you don't.
Well, here in Wyoming, when we moved here, it didn't matter that we'd already paid tax in Alabama on the vehicle we brought with us. We had to then pay taxes on the
Yeah.
car for bringing it into the state of Wyoming and being able to
Yeah,
use it
because
on
it
the
was going to
Wyoming
be,
roadways.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's more a safety thing to make sure it meets codes.
Oh no, there's none of that. It was just just to put a tag on it.
Really?
Just put a Wyoming
Wow.
tag. Um, the one that we've got that Tom drives, because he's a 100% disabled veteran, we got all the paperwork together, and his tag is free, but he only gets that for one vehicle. So mine is
Yeah.
not. I take it you got yours done, don't you?
Yes, I do.
I got mine too.
Oh, I love that. I did that one already, I think.
I
Did
think
I
you
do
might
that one?
have. I don't know. I don't
No,
see
because
it.
mine has right here above me. That's the different
Yeah.
one.
Yep.
No, that's a different one, I think. Oh, wait. No, right here. Right here.
Okay. Is that the same one? It doesn't look
The
like it.
very first one.
Oh.
Yeah,
Is
I
that one?
did. See, I did mine all.
Oh,
I
one
did mine
color.
only two colors.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah.
Well, I
This
actually did it three.
well
I
this one's
did.
antique tile.
Yeah,
Antique tile block.
that's what that is. That is
Okay.
three different colors because I'm
Hi
looking.
Sheila.
Okay, y'all are probably wondering why I'm looking like past y'all. I have a mirror right there, so I can see what's behind me. Because seeing it on my phone, I can't see it. It's too small.
Yeah.
But that very first block, I had the white on white stars, and then I had the red with the scallop looks, and then I had the white with the red background on it. It was a low volume. It's the same one as
Okay.
this one right here, actually.
Oh, okay. Same fabrics? Okay. That makes sense. Hi
Hi,
Sheila.
Shane. Oh,
Um
hello.
so Chloe, yes and no. It has little bitty hearts in it.
I
My
can't. My
fabric.
arm isn't long enough to get it much closer.
That's okay. This is as far as I can reach too. It has little bitty hearts in it. Um, Thank you, Sheila. She says, I'm loving y'all's quilts. Judy says, in South Carolina, I believe my brother gets his tax for free for being retired military. See, they don't even give it
Yeah.
retired military free tax here. You have to be disabled, retired, disabled military, 100% disabled. Um,
I think
and
here retired military also gets free tax.
yeah, here
But
you
you
have to
have
be
to be
disabled.
retired. You can't be just done a tour and be done.
Yeah,
You have
we
to be in a career.
Yeah, he got it for being
So,
disabled military or just 100% disabled. Chloe says that
yeah,
the tax thing happened to her when she moved to Ohio for a year. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I
yeah.
kind of wish the states would communicate a little bit, but they have to make their money somehow. They have to pay the employee
Well,
that tells you what you have to
well,
do somehow.
I have a story for you then. Let me tell
Okay.
you. My husband works in Arkansas,
Uh-huh.
has domicile in Louisiana.
Uh-huh.
So he has to pay Louisiana taxes. But being that he works in Arkansas, he pays his employment taxes or payroll taxes in Arkansas, but they have to send those to Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
And our CPA has not done that for the past 3 or 4 years. And we keep getting this nasty letter that we owe like $3,000 to $4,000 in state taxes. And we're
Oh
like, this is
no.
no way possible. So I told my husband, I said, when you get your Arkansas personal taxes, I'm like, you print them off and sign them because if you don't physically sign them, it's not going to count. You can't
Yeah.
just forward that email with your document in it. You have to physically sign it and then send it to them. I have literally had to fax that to them with a physical signature on it. They don't have to have the original, but you have to have a physical signature. Let's say in Virginia, Sheila's saying they have to pay for their plate tags every year. They have vehicle inspection stickers every year and property taxes on vehicle to the county every year.
Oh
Okay.
goodness.
our tags on our vehicle in Louisiana, you can choose how often you want to do it. We do ours every 5 years because we're going to get rid of it within 5 years, probably.
Okay.
Um, our inspection sticker, we can get it 4 years. You can do like 1, 2, or 4, I think. So we get it 4 years. And property taxes, we don't pay property taxes on our vehicles. You pay sales tax when you purchase it. But property taxes we pay on our homes. If you own your home or whatever, you pay a property tax, but we get homestead exemption. My
Okay.
taxes on my house um is like $14. I pay
Oh, that's crazy low.
$114. Huh?
That's crazy
Well,
low.
we pay $114 every year for our taxes. $100 of that is a fire fee for our fire station. And that gives us actually a discount on our homeowners insurance
Oh,
because we have two fire stations.
gotcha.
So
Yeah.
one on one side of the interstate and one on the other side of the interstate. So, but
um,
let's see.
yeah, Judy says the emissions on her car cost her $22 and then the tag is 20. Okay. So my tag, the Jeep that I bought last year, it is a 2017. So it is now 8 years old. So it was 6 years old last or 7 years old last year. Um, my tag and tax that I had to pay was over $700. My tag this year will be $160, thereabouts, something like that, because all I have to pay for is the tag. So we pay for a tag sticker every year or a updated plate, and we do have the front and rear plates. So it's crazy. Every state has
We
it
only
set up
have a rear,
differently.
yeah, we only have a rear plate in Louisiana.
Well, up here, if there's because of the winter weather, I'm thinking, because of the winter weather, if your vehicle gets snowed in, then there's two possible ways to identify your vehicle, supposedly. Um, I'm thinking that's what the reasoning behind the front and rear plate is, but either way,
Yeah.
it's front and rear here.
I don't
So,
even know what we pay for our tags. I think my husband said he paid 100 and something dollars for my vehicle tags, which I have a Toyota. I have a Highlander. Um, I don't even know what year it is. I think it's a 21.
okay.
It's a Toyota Highlander all-wheel drive hybrid. I'm trying to think what all it's got on it. It's something else. Limited. Okay,
Yeah,
it's limited. It's a limited all-wheel drive hybrid. So yeah, that's what it is.
gotcha, gotcha.
I can't ever remember everything that it is.
Yeah. Hey, Jennifer, welcome
Hey,
in.
Jennifer,
We're actually going to go ahead and call it a night here in just a minute.
let's show our blocks one more
Yes.
time so Jennifer can see. I can't
Yep.
believe we got these done, and it was actually less than 37 minutes.
Yeah, it was super super fast. I didn't have any trimming up to do. All of mine was, cut to size and then sew it. And then
I had to
Kathy's was
trim.
super easy trimming. So,
Yes. Just half square triangles is all it was, which was great. I love half square triangles though.
yeah.
You
Well,
know,
all right. Yeah, the Sheila's comment, the Louisiana plates had a letter in the middle for the state trooper. Um, so my tag has a number for the county, um, and then
Sheila, it
has the
doesn't
number.
anymore. It no longer has that. Now you have like 3 letters and 3 numbers.
Welcome in, Ali. Well, I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you so, so much. I am going to, after this live ends, I'm going to go get in and schedule tomorrow's pop up. It's going to be 4 p.m. tomorrow afternoon.
Yes, Chloe.
I'm going to be working on. Yeah, agreed.
Yes.
I'm gonna be working on Sedona Sunset. You guys get to see the twist that is going into that quilt. It is something that you guys have not seen me do on my channel before, and it's not something that I have seen any other content creators doing. So I want to bring you guys along for the ride. So it's not going to be a pre-record. It is going to be live. So you guys get to see all the steps that go into it. There's going to be some additional things going into it as well. Those may come later, but we'll do like a couple of hours, working on that. And if you don't catch it live, definitely catch replay. This Sunday night, Sean will be here from The Guy Who Sews. You guys can barrage him with all of the questions about which machine he picked, whether or not his machine has come in yet, his brand new machine.
Yeah.
And then I'll be live Tuesday, and then Cathy and I will be back Thursday night, 1 week from today. So
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here. We really do appreciate it. If you've not hit that thumbs up like button, please do so. If you do want to get a copy of the book to create this quilt, it is Celebrate With Quilts by Lissa Alexander and Susan Ake. The link should be, there we go. Cathy's got her book pulled up. The link should be below in the description box, as well as the link to Cathy's channel, guys. She is Cathy over at My Hobby Home. If you have not checked out her channel, please go put her channel on. Go check out some of her content. Give her some thumbs up. Give her some comments. And always go back and rewatch old content. So anytime you have a content creator that you are interested in learning more about, check out our old content, because it still helps us out. It helps us out a lot. So please go help support Cathy, as well as watching some of my old content too, please. Please, pretty please.
You can see my growing pains.
Exactly. We all have them.
I was very fresh when I started my YouTube channel to quilting. I had started quilting in June, and I started my channel, I think July 14th was my first video. Yeah. I didn't know a single thing, y'all. Nothing.
And look at how far you have come. You're doing fantastic.
Yes.
So thank you guys for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all have a great evening. Go pet some fabric, hit that thumbs up, and have a great